Welcome to the Guido Goes Off. Just when we thought that the Titus O'Neal situation was done, we're thrown another wrinkle in today's news. Um, I'm sure everyone has heard the news because it's been about a week. It's been everywhere. Social media. With an outpouring of outrage about Titus O'Neal's 60-day suspension for, as WWE put it, conduct detrimental to the company. That is a very broad term. I mean, that could be anything from showing up late to killing a guy. It's widely speculated. Again, not a lot of us really know that it was from Monday Night Raw as the Daniel Bryan celebration was going off the air on the WWE Network. People saw that Titus O'Neal grabbed Vince McMahon's arm, which, according to Titus himself, was to be a gentlemanly manner to allow Stephanie to pass, ladies first. Vince did not react very kindly to this, ended up pushing Titus O'Neal, and then we found out the next day that he was suspended. It was told to go home and was suspended for 90 days. We understand that the suspension was reduced to 60 days. Of course, later on in the week, news came out that he was almost fired on Monday night. That Triple H and Joey Mercury stepped in, saying that it was a little bit rash to fire somebody simply for grabbing Vince's arm. Although apparently Vince didn't see it that way. So today, when I got home from work, I checked my Twitter, my emails, and I'm reading through, and I find that they're not done, apparently, punishing Titus for his supposed transgressions. So in addition to the 60-day suspension, Titus O'Neal has been fined $5,000. This is at a point where people would say absurd. I'd say we were looking at absurd in the rearview mirror. This is screwed up. This is screwed up something fierce. Now, why are they adding a fine on top of this? He's going to be out money. I don't know if a lot of people out there know how WWE structures contracts. But it's an understanding that you have a base pay or a guarantee. If you wrestle so many nights a week, you can double, even triple that. And there's also bonuses for personal appearances, title reigns, anything else doing good for the company. So, as long as he's suspended with pay, which, Lord, I hope so, that's whatever his guarantee is going to be. He is out money. He's probably out a substantial amount of money, given that he's quite popular and that he's been working a lot as of late. Usually working a lot on Raw and SmackDown. And so, therefore, will more than likely be working at least a house show or two. So that's 4 nights a week. 4 nights a week, sorry, of work for 8 weeks, basically 8-9 weeks. So whatever his guarantee is, he's going to be probably out twice that in money that he could be making. Let alone within that 60-day period, is WrestleMania, where a lot of the wrestlers get a huge payday. I mean, not everybody gets paid the same, but there is a lot of money to be made. Do forgive me. So he's going to be out that money. Now add to this, because he's probably out. I don't know whatever his guarantee is. I can only speculate. But I would say he might be out in the 60 days anywhere from $125,000 to $250,000 in pay. And add on top of that now a $5,000 fine. And they can say whatever they want as far as, well, because of the nature of the nature of what? And a lot of people have been defending Titus. Not necessarily fans of his, because simply this just, as I said, is screwed up. The man is literally fined 60 days. 60 days! That is, to equal that, you have to fail wellness evaluations, well, unless you're Randy Orton, twice to get a 60-day suspension. Now, it's rumored and speculated there's been a lot of goofing off, a lot of people acting unprofessional or what have you, and a lot of people, are saying that Titus is being used as an example, that this punishment is so extreme that apparently a clear message needs to be sent. A clear message of someone who has been at the forefront of WWE's volunteer work. Their Be a Star program, the fatherhood initiatives. A guy that does this much good for the company getting this degree of a punishment, like I said, sounds absurd. And I would like to speculate. It'd be wild speculation to suggest that maybe there's things we don't know, like maybe he had been horsing around too much or something, because unless that's the case, to warrant a 60-day suspension, and like I said, probably being out 100, whatever his guarantee is, times 2, times 3, times 4, plus your WrestleMania payday, to be out all that money, and then on top of it, like pretty much the slap in the face of $5,000. Like I said, we are well past absurd. We are in screwed up territory. And then no soon after that, you hear the conference call where WWE made $8 billion. More money than it ever has. Which kind of goes against the fact that WWE's ticket sales in the United States have gone down. Attendance for events like Raw and SmackDown, pay-per-views, and yet they're posting their highest numbers ever. Maybe I'm going a little off the rails on this one, but like I said, this is a hell of a message to send, and if they're using Titus as an example, something good better come out of this. I mean, he's quoting a lot of scripture, a man of faith, quoting how he's, humble in the face of this, and, is looking to grow stronger from this. We better get a freaking title shot out of this. Or something. Because honestly, as I said, absurd, screwed up, asinine, all those may be selling this short. It just seems like this is a vulgar display of power for an innocent, it could be pretty much an innocent gesture. Basically, like using an atom bomb to kill an anthill on an anthill. I think we're done here.